Tulsa head coach Eric Konkol, Dwon Odom, and Jared Garcia. Coach, we'll just start, if we could, with some general comments by you, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Well, it was a great college basketball game, and one that was really representative of this league. Two teams really giving it everything they got. It was a game of runs. I was just looking at the stats. The one basket was 0 of 17 from three. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Neither one of us could hit one on that side, but luckily they had that one in the second half. And I told our guys at halftime, nothing's ever won in the first 20 minutes. These guys really got together as a group and came out in the second half with a great amount of resolve and determination, and executed very, very well on both ends. And give great credit to Temple. I think Coach Fisher and his staff does a remarkable job, and we were very fortunate to make enough plays down the stretch and get this one. Very proud of our guys.
Thank you, Coach. All right, if you would raise your hand, indicate you have a question, we'll get a microphone to you. And please give us your name and affiliation. We've got one front row right here on the right.
Michael Peters, Tulsa World. Coach, what did you feel like was different for you guys defensively in the second half?
Yeah, I thought that we did a better job of taking away some of the dribble penetration. We were trying to trap Stanford early, get the ball out of his hands. Then we went to a different coverage to try to just keep them off balance. But I thought we did a much better job of limiting them to one shot. Temple's one of the best in the country. They're third in the entire country in scoring points off the free throws. They shot a lot of free throws tonight, but I just thought we did a better job of limiting them some of those easy baskets. And then, of course, they didn't hit any threes in the second half, and that was big.
What did you tell your guys at halftime when they faced that deficit?
Well, I just number one said that, hey, we've got to understand that nothing's won in 20 minutes, and there's so much that's within our control to get back into this game. And it really started on the defensive end. That was the most important thing. We gave up a 1.25 points per possession. We were playing offense against a set defense the entire half. We needed to get grittier, and I thought our guys did.
Talk a little bit. Jared Garcia has two big threes in the end. What about his performance?
Yeah, no, I'm really, really happy for JG. Hadn't been not making threes, and we talked about it, and I said, hey, just keep shooting them, stay ready, find the best ones, and he did, and made some big ones. Dwon was saying the same thing to him, and just how they were playing pick and roll, that there was going to be an opportunity, and we called his number on a little pop play, and he was able to knock it down. That really ignited our team, but I just thought these guys found a way, and that's a big part of this whole thing.
Dwon, how do you feel?
I feel really good. We were able to get a win. We were down. Coach told us after the first half, we were playing like little boys. We were not being tough at all. But I think second half we came together. We were able to be tough, and we played like men. We played good basketball, and I'm just excited to be able to keep playing. This being my last year, just taking it one game at a time, and I'm excited, to play with this team and be a part of Tulsa.
You had a couple of, speaking of playing like men, you had a couple chances in the second half where you got to the basket and scored key baskets. What were you seeing from them in the second half?
I was just taking what the defense gives me, as usual. Coach called certain plays, and in transition, if I see an opening, then I'm going to take it. And I was just trying to make the best decision for the team, whether that's getting to the basket or making the right pass. But I always try to get to the rim or either get my teammates involved.
Jared, what were you seeing from three tonight, and what made them go in tonight?
It was just as our guards were just going to the basket, they were biting heavy, and as I was screening, they would just corral the ball, and I would just be open, and I would just shoot the ball.
You've seen when you came in the first half, you gave them a little energy early. What were the things that you were seeing early on?
Just opportunities to rebound, opportunities to the middle flow was wide open, and just making our shots.
All right, the question front row on the left.
Hey, Robert Lasella, BleacherBrothers.com. My question's for Jared. Jared, when you decided to come back mid-season, How much were moments like this where you're hitting 2 triples with the game on the line in the back of your mind, and how sweet is it to come through like that?
It feels great. It feels great to be able to come back to the team and just help contribute, get these wins, just to keep playing as well.
Raise your hand, okay, on the aisle on the left.
Yeah, Brett Udo, Den Record Chronicle. Of course, you guys have North Texas coming up your next game. What's your thoughts going into that matchup, Coach?
Yeah, we need to play a lot better than we did the first time around. And of course, they're a gritty defensive team. They've got a deliberate offense where they're trying to get certain things that you've got to be able to guard certain things one-on-one. Of course, Atten Wright, he's dangerous from 3, but we've got to be able to play a cleaner game on the offensive end than we did the first time around, for sure.
Yeah, and it seemed like Blue Line 14, the big guy, had a particularly good game against you. That was his best game of the season, 27 points. What can you guys do to maybe counteract it a little bit the second time around?
Yeah, we got to do a better job of not letting him catch it so deep near the basket. We got to be able to mix up some of our coverages, whether it's trapping or digging or a couple of different things. But yeah, Sissoko had a great game, and he was very physical that particular game. But we feel fortunate that we got another chance at this one.
Yeah, Dwon, what are your thoughts on playing North Texas again?
They beat us pretty good the first time, and I didn't think we played well at all. But now we have another chance, and I think we have improved as a team. We've gotten better since then. So we just got to take one possession at a time, one play at a time, and just play hard and give it our all. And as long as we do that, I think we'll come away with the win. I believe in our team.
Chuck, we have questions on Zoom.
We do. We can go to Raven Ray, please. Raven, just unmute and ask your question, please.
Okay, so I want to ask kind of about, throughout tournament play, you have such a strong bench presence. You have to have fresh legs throughout an extended amount of time. How do you use that to your advantage making a run here?
Well, I guess that's for me, unless these guys are subbing.
Sorry.
We play 9 in our typical rotation. We have a couple guys that we have some faith in and trust if they need to be called upon. And I keep telling them to be ready. Of course, that's not an easy position to be in, but we feel like we've got a couple different waves. That's what we call them. And we want to just get maximum effort from all those guys. Of course, we came here with the intention of trying to play 4 games, but it starts with just 1 game. And we got 1. We're just focused on the next and having maximum effort and doing everything we possibly can to play well tomorrow. And that's going to take everybody. It's got to be a total team effort.
Is that it? Anybody here?